Well, good evening, tubes. How's she going? So, this is Sunday night right now, about 8:30-ish, roughly. I have left the big 110 tractor outside. I used it yesterday. Shut her down about noon time. I guess I was out blowing a whole pile of snow. We got kind of a dump of snow, so I was out doing that. Try to get myself some light. Hey, there we go. See, we got a light Dewey up there, right? So, anyways, so I left her outside all last night, all today, till now. So many hours, and we're gonna try doing a cold start on her with. It's not been plugged into the new heat Dewey there, the block heater. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen, and I'm just gonna start right off cranking, no heating, no nothing. So it's probably not gonna go, but okay, ready? Here we go. All right. Oh, it went. Just barely. Just barely. It's not idling up either, though, which is weird. But it went. Now it's about -18 out here, roughly. And what I'm going to do overnight now is leave them plugged in. I don't want to let it warm up here too much, but I don't want to shut it right off right away either, you know. So we'll let her run for maybe 5 or 10 minutes, whatever, and then I'll shut them off, and then I'll hook on the block heater for all night, and then tomorrow morning when I come back out, she'll be nice and golden hot, and hopefully it doesn't frickin' burn it down. Melt her down, but and then we'll try starting her up again. But anyways, I gotta go in and run a cord out, so hopefully I can get into the door there. If not, I guess I could back her up a hair bit. It's because this door is one of those pop opens like this, right? It's kind of stupid, but that's the way she is. So, and I got a big light here I'll flick on too, give us a bit more light out here. Okay, ready for this illumination? She'll just about melt the snow right off her. Woo! Holy, eh? Oh, just puts it like it's on stage. That's a 500 watt halogen whatchamacallit light up there, so she's pretty bright. I got one over here too, but I think it's popped the bulb out of it for some reason. Try her here. Ooh. I'm gonna plug in for some reason. Yeah, she's in, but yeah, I think the bulb's popped out of her. I keep forgetting to get ones for it, but that lights up the parking lot area really nice with both of them going, eh? Kind of thinking I might need a couple of them in the back room there while I'm working. I could maybe just plug them in, you know, for a little auxiliary working light, because that puts out a pretty good light. Put a couple of them maybe in and around or something, but 500 watts, she draws a bit of juice. But anyways, I guess I probably should run a little heavier cord than my little crappy yellow one there. So I think maybe I'll go in the back room and grab my big 12 gauge, 10 gauge wire. Alright, she's in. I'm amazed it hasn't popped the circuit yet, because that light's on the same Dewey as I just plugged that thing into. And looking for leaks. Don't see anything down there. It would have made kind of a burning hole in the snow. It's been parked here for overnight and today, like I said, so she's good, but I guess I'll shut her down and let her sit overnight, and then we'll see how she's going to start tomorrow, being all juiced up overnight. Hopefully good. And I'm not going to touch the battery or anything. We'll just leave her. It seemed to be cranking not too bad there. So I guess we'll just unplug the big light here now, because we don't really need it now. Boink. And it says, oh, thanks. Now hopefully that's going to stay there. Might have to rig something else up here. It's kind of a heavy cord for here, so this is probably a holder. Okay, I got another idea. Let's bring it over here. That plug over there, I think, is getting a little kind of wore out. That one should hold it. Okay, now we're good. So yeah, we'll let that sit overnight, and just gonna run in the back room for a minute and show you one other kind of thing I think we're gonna maybe do this week. Alright, so coming up next Saturday, I got a funeral coming up, and feel kind of bad for these people, but this guy was a doctor. I did him a while back, and he passed away, and now his wife's passed away. So it's like, holy. So we got hers to do on Saturday coming up, but the thing is, that spot's been dug out there, and oh, that was just after Christmas, I think. So it's had a lot of time where it's been exposed to very cold ground, or very cold air, very cold nights and stuff, and it's probably got really frozen because it hasn't been covered back over with snow. And of course she's supposed to go right beside where he was. Now, I thought, oh boy, I better get a couple of pins made up here for putting into the ripper tooth and stuff, because that's probably going to be ripper tooth the whole way down, I'm thinking anyways, you know. And having this quick attach is going to be really nice, let me tell you, because oh, I'm going to have to probably rip it a bit as deep as that thing will go, switch over to the bucket to dig that crap out, because it's going to rip out big hunks. You can't scoop with the ripper, all it does is just tear. So switch back to the bucket, dig it again, dig the loose stuff out, switch back to the ripper tooth down another 3 or 4 feet, you know, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth till I get down to the depth, because I think it's going to be frozen solid hard right to the bottom where I got to go. So that's what trouble is. If you, I never expected the wife to die, so normally I would have just blew a bit of more snow back over there and it would have kept the cold out, but she didn't work that time, so we're going to be giving the ripper tooth a good workout and the tractor a good workout. So that's coming up for Saturday, next Saturday. So anyways, I thought, getting back on topic here, I thought I'd better do up a couple of these bars. So I got them cut, and I got the one end already had sort of a small hole in it, so I just kind of opened that up to put the dewey in, right, the retainer dewey. And man, oh man, this drill press. Now mind you, I didn't do any step drilling. I just went right to the 1/2 inch, because you know there's no point in doing a little bit and then doing another little bit and doing another little bit and doing another little bit and to get to the 1/2 inch. So I just went full bore 1/2 inch away we went. But had to sharpen her a few times, but seems once I got her sharpened the one good time there, she drove right through. But one hole, I think it was this one, to get through that, hang on, I can't see what I'm showing you, to get through that thickness, which is from one side to the other is 1 3/8 inches. Got a little burnt there. 1 3/8 inches, 1/2 inch hole. Took me almost an hour with this thing. So I'm like, yeah, I think it's about time we kibosh this one and got something a little more serious. So, I mean, this one does good, but not this size. Like, I don't know if I'd really want to go, you know, maybe up to 1/4 inch or something with this thing, but anything more, no, you're screwed. Like, even trying to drill like these big fellers here, the big 3/4, no, I don't think so. And I do have one somewhere in, here's my miscellaneous bit area here. There's a 1 inch there. I think that's, yeah, 1 inch high-speed steel. So yeah, she never even do that. So I was looking online, Princess Auto, not crazy, crappy tire. Canadian Tire didn't have anything much more than what I got here. That's actually where this one come from. Princess Auto, Canadian Tire. TSC doesn't even list stuff now, although been in there 1/2 bazillion million times, and just as of late, when I'm sort of looking for something, I kind of noticed they're not doing them anymore. So it's like, really? Thanks. So anyways, I looked this other place, and it's always been, I never had you guys there, but it's always been notoriously very expensive. But they do have some very nice tools. Like they've got milling machines, lathes, metal lathes, all that cool stuff, you know. Pretty much everything except like a CNC plasma table thing, you know, which I really want to get, but you know, too expensive and no room. So looking on their website, and they've got a 1.5 horse, I think it was. I'll put up a link to the Dewey there, which one I'm looking at there at the end of this video, and you can have a look at her. It'll be on the description thingy there. It's I think it was a 1.5 horse, and it's a full size standing up one, and I'm thinking, oh, that'd be alright. That would drill a lot of good stuff. So I'm looking at maybe going up there sometime this week coming. Maybe I'll give them a buzz tomorrow, see if they have one in stock. There's a location in Barrie, which is about 45 minutes north of me here, or Mississauga, which is about the same, but I'd rather go to Barrie because it is kind of city, but it's a nicer city than going down to the main city. So hopefully they got one in Barrie. I can just whip up to there and pick one up. So they're in kind of a new industrially kind of area, which really isn't into the town too much, which is nice. So I don't have to get myself buried into that. So that'd be kind of nice. But yeah, I gotta upgrade that drill press. It's just 45 minutes to drill one thing. That was just pathetic. It didn't start off too bad, and the bit was still good and sharp, but it's just got the motor, I guess, and stuff. It's just so small. Actually, I don't even know what horse this one is. It's probably not even a number on it. Doesn't look like it. It's not much though. I don't see any badges or anything, but oh, what's that say there? Motor 2.4 amp 120 volt 20 volt 240. It doesn't say what horsepower it is though, but it's probably like a quarter of a horsepower in that thing, because I get through to about maybe half, and then you're just like barely feathering the thing. If you go too much, blah, just right out, and that's in the lowest gear. That's like the most torqueiest gear it should be. I even tried tightening up the motor a bit, and it didn't work. So it's just not got the power for kind of the biggery stuff I'm been sort of doing with it, right? Yo, pardon my French. So yeah, I'm going to probably replace it, and then I'll have to find another place for that. And you know, I still don't have my freaking bench grinder on a Dewey yet, but I was kind of thinking bench grinder pretty sweet right about there on this little corner of the bench right beside the sandblaster. Of course, Mr. Chainsaw will have to find another place to live, but I'm pretty sure I can manage that. Now, drill press actually might be alright if it'll fit right in the corner right beside it there. Run the cord around and plug it in. I'm sure it's long enough. If not, I can run another plug over and plug there, which I'll probably actually would do, because I'll need a plug for the grinder too. So, but we'll have to get rid of all this crap, which is no problem. Most of that was just kind of stuff sitting there that needed to go in anyways, but just haven't got to it yet, you know. But get stuff straightened up a bit more here and there, and you know, put the sandblast stand where she should be, probably up under that shelf, you know, stuff like that. More organizing. It's never a done project, I'll tell you, all the organizing. Holy crap. But yeah, I'm thinking, because this table is fairly solid, it's pretty good, and bench grinder, and then drill press right there, and hopefully I find it alright. If not, I can probably scooch the thing down a little bit more yet. It gave me another 8 inches into there, so if I have to, I have to, and if I have to, I will, you know, so that's good. But anyways, that's probably it for tonight. Just wanted to bring you a little update for that. We'll try starting up the big tractor tomorrow with the block heater on. Hopefully it starts, you know, away she goes. Now the only thing with block heater, whoops, right dark. The only thing with block heater is most likely it's not going to warm up the area of where my fuel lines and stuff are, which maybe isn't such a good thing. Because what was I gonna say? Lost my train of thought. They'll probably still ice up and gel up and crap, so I don't know if block heater's gonna really do a whole lot for me other than, you know, keep the block warm, which I guess won't hurt for starting, but we won't know until we try, I guess. And it's supposed to be, I think, roughly the same sort of temperature tomorrow out here, so that should be a pretty good little test for it. And I don't know if there's any super more cold temperatures coming, but if there is, maybe try it on that again. So The salt spreader, you'll probably be asking questions on that. I haven't even got that off the truck yet. I just been, just tonight started feeling a little better off of this cold thing. So I was out doing some, you know, blowing yesterday because the, we got so many snow drifties in there that the snow plow was, it was working, but it was too much for it. It was actually plowing up and over the plow. So I'm like, okay, let's get serious. So we got the big feller on here and then blew her all out of the county, so it worked out pretty good. But yeah, the thing's still on the truck. The truck's still parked right there. It hasn't moved. So yeah, kind of not too good, but oh well, she's at least safe there. Nobody's going to steal it. So, but anyways, I guess I'll head her back home for tonight. There's my ripper tooth. Got to get them thing ready for next week. And yeah, so hopefully if we maybe go up for a ride tomorrow to Barrie, we can, if they got that thing in stock, hopefully the roads are okay, because they've been closed like all weekend up north of here. It's been like, you know what, here. So, and you can even see how bright the sky is. That means there's still like a lot of moisture into the sky, so it's getting all reflectivey off, you know, all the lights and all the crap and stuff. Normally it's pitch black back here, but you know, you could almost go out and work. It'd be a freaking good night for doing coyote hunting or something, because you could probably see right across the whatever and, you know, blast them from pitch black night when it's nice and it's almost sunny out. That's kind of weird, but anywho, I guess I'm gonna head her home. I'll put the linky thingy up to that thingy drill press I was looking at, and let me know what you think and stuff, and we'll go from there. And hopefully we can get up tomorrow and get one, because I want to kind of get these things drilled. You know, it'd be kind of nice to get them going again and get all the paraphernalia I have for the tractor with pins in it, so it's just ready to rock. You hook her on and zippy bang, away you go. So, but anyways, I gotta make sure I got all the lights off, and I'm gonna head her home. Yeah, so hopefully that thing's working. I guess you can't really tell unless, you know, I can feel up and feel if it's warm, but the whole thing kind of sort of feels like it's warm now because I had it running a bit, right? So I guess tomorrow morning, when I come down, we'll see if she's warm. And if it's not, then I know it's not working. So hopefully she's good. But anyhow, I'm heading home. You guys have a good night, and we'll talk at you tomorrow. And maybe we'll be popping up to grab a Dewey there if they have one. If not, then we'll figure something out, I guess. But probably going to have to do snow in the morning. It kind of looks like it's sort of snowed a bit today, I guess. I haven't really been out today. It's just hanging around the house doing nothing. So. But lots of coyotes don't come around and attack you down here. No, I'm just kidding. Never had a problem with that. But had a lot of weird sticks break in the forest, you know, when you're walking up. It's kind of creepy, but just kind of walk a bit faster and never had a problem. So, but anyways, it's getting dark here. Obviously, you can't see me, so we'll talk at you tomorrow. Have a good night. Thanks for watching. Oh, another thing too. I apologize for the Farm Sim Saturday there. If you're a Farm Sim Saturday watcher. I was messing with my frickin' cables for my headset Dewey microphone thingy, and I changed it from going from the back to the top front of my computer, and I guess I must have just never even thought about it. Didn't plug the whatchamacallit, microphone cord jack in, and then started doing my recording and never even realized it. I'm so sorry about that. So next week we'll do a little better one. I got her tested tonight and it seemed to be working now. So, but my bad, my fault. Sorry about that. And she's done, but we can't change her now. So next week we'll get a little better video up for you, and what we're gonna do, we got to get some for next week. We got to get some silage made for feeding. And oh, we got some really cool mods I got to show you too. Oh, you guys are gonna like these ones. Stay tuned for this one, and I'll definitely make sure I'm recording the sound. So, but anyways, thanks again for watching. You guys have a good night, and we'll talk at you tomorrow.